Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve it.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. That is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
We got three. Motion.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Trubisky, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Bates. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes running the ball effectively. Just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so you can.
Oh, Cohen lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Trubisky on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. And he'll need to put that interception out of his mind quickly, because between the field goal and the pick 6, they're already looking up at a 2-score differential.
And isn't it interesting that a lot of the time when we talk about having a short memory, we say that's a defensive back, right? Got beat for a touchdown pass, throw it out. Quarterbacks have to do the same thing. They make a mistake, come back and be the best quarterback you were before.
On second down now, it's Cohen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. On third down, Trubisky on the move to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. First down, a run with Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team.
And he's going to go down again.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Leonard's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. As his guys are in for 6. And the Falcons push further out in front. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll run on second down with Cohen, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. 2nd and 10. Roberts has it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 34.
But you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
The drive there only
I looked down here, but I forgot when I came in here and prayed Sunday night. I took everything out of my pocket and put it in over here. That's why I came back in here and looked down here. I looked down here early, but I didn't look over here.
I got this guy.
This field at the 2.
I told you don't get it.
Because I don't want to argue with you over that type of stuff, and then I didn't know what the next move to make at this point was going to be. We already got early.
Like you said, I apologize to everybody, but like you said, I be misplacing it, and I knew I had it. I knew I came in with it.
Throwing the ball a little bit.
I was fucking walking up and down the avenue trying to cop off the people and everything to get your shit.
Things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
I was gonna cop $350 worth of shit until I got all fucking hard. I swear to God, I asked Blake, I called Quadi, I called Benji, I even tried to get Blake to call Bray. I fucking, I had fucking do that, calling people down North Philly every fucking time. I'm sorry you misplaced it, but you don't know. I did not want to gang with you over there. I really did.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Trubisky. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
When I was snapping, I wasn't snapping on you. I was snapping for the Comcast. It wasn't directed to you. Directed to it. Everything I said was directed towards Comcast. I'm sick of fucking Comcast. That's what I'm sick of.
Okay, now can I tell you something? Because you was like, just cut it off. But when you're snapping, I don't see that you're snapping because you're mad. All I see is you're snapping, and it feels like you're snapping at me.
He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
That's what they expect out of him. They want to see
when I did call them, you was late on the bill.
But love to see more of that.
But if you want to cancel it, you have to buy out the contract.
Team in a good spot.
The contract is $400-something.
Number 2 here in the second quarter.
The contract is right in next year.
Second down. It's Bates, and he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
It's crazy, man. Like,
5 there on the run,
you don't watch it. I definitely don't watch it.
Well, the whole purpose in getting it is because you wanted the internet. And the only way it was cheaper to keep the speed of internet that you had, especially with them using their phones and stuff on the internet and the computers and stuff on the internet. You can't play your game and everybody be on the internet at the same time. It's going to slow your game down. So that's how we ended up with the phone and the TV. Now, if you just want the internet, is going to be almost a beam by the time Texas come in.
The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
I don't watch this on down here.
So the only way to switch that is to either wait for the contract to end or pay out of the contract.
He is headed to the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed.
And I wasn't using that as an excuse to break my fast. I didn't. You're right. You're right. I ain't disputing that with you. There shouldn't be no reason to break the fast at all. But I did break my fast. I was mad, and it has nothing to do with you, and I didn't use you as an excuse, and I really didn't use you as an excuse. I made prayer about it and everything. I didn't use you as an excuse. Not prayer like Salat prayer, but
what I find so crazy is that Muhammad come around that corner till you get off the block, you all ass off the block. I get on you about fasting, and you'll catch your attitude.
I didn't catch your attitude.
Regardless, you had an attitude the first day. Like,
but it didn't have nothing to do with you.
It don't make a difference. It still got something to do with it. You asked if you were in this religion, you wanted to get the house in order, and by me saying getting mad about the stuff not being in order, which is part of the religion, is like it's a problem. Of course, I'm supposed to get mad about that.
Well,
it seems like I'm the only one.
I basically asked you, like I said to you any other time, when you see that I'm mad and you know that my attitude isn't with you, just let me be. Just let me be. It's like the same way when you're upset, you like to be by yourself. Is that not true?
Yeah, but when you mad at because you're fasting, I can't.
I wasn't mad at what it's deemed to be. I was mad because I was hungry. I didn't criticize the religion. I didn't do no blasphemy. I did not. I just.
Why is criticizing? Why is it fasting?
Well, I didn't know that was the criticizing. Why is the hour so long? I didn't ask why because I know why because I just wanted to know why I was long. But I didn't know now that I am aware of that. I won't do that ever again. And I don't question it.
What's one of the things with the typhoon not being pleased with the law? Exactly.
I'm not disputing that with you. I'm not disputing
his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His fourth touchdown on the year.
It seems like I'm the only one here that's at least trying.
I do try. I really try. I really try. As much as you might think that I'm not trying, I really try. I don't even ask to get through the day when I make you ask. I ask to get through the second. How about
come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the
I really try. I can't speak for the kids. And even you told me not to. That I can't concern myself with them. So what I'm supposed to knock them upside their head if they not fasting? I can't monitor them 24 hours a day. Hence the fact that I almost accused my son of stealing his shit.
Now they've given up that type of field position.
I leave out this door every day just like you leave out this door every day. Today, the first day that I left out of this door super late, and that's because I called my job yesterday and told them that I was going to be late because I had a doctor's appointment with Patty today, but she put me on all this medicine.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little
bit. So now I gotta figure out, do I take all this medicine in the morning or do I take all this medicine at night so that it don't, because I did let Patty know that I am fast.
Down at the 25.
No. She just put directions on me once a day. One is once a day. One is
in breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace.
Detrimental to your health.
I don't have detrimental illnesses except for
Don't count.
There's a throw out.
That's why I said I don't know, should I take it at night or should I take it in the morning? Because one of them is where she said I don't have the cold, which I don't know how she would know that by talking to me over the phone. But she said it's not a cold, it's sinuses. So the medicine she gave me is a drowsy. It's like vinegar.
Man, he got in there so quickly.
And then the other one is calcium. And then the other one is something I had to take. I think it's either one time a day or twice a day, but it's a front.
Change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection.
But we already discussed it that the spray don't, because it's not something I swallow, it's more
accountability and a sack result.
What'd you say?
18 yards on that one, and
it don't go with my stuff.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
You did too. You opened the pack or something.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky.
You got hurt, bro?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal.
I'm just saying.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
That's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it. Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And where did this one go out? Not good. Let's see. They're going to say inside the 35-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter from Oakland. The Chiefs have added on. They're pulling away in that one. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Now Trubisky to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
That play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. On 2nd down now. It's Cohen, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
No, I said we were talking shit too.
Set up a 3rd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
From what I heard, Wendell said to him when Snuff started antagonizing him, Wendell told him, he's like, I killed him.
Trying to get one more in here
Snuff
before the quarter
started
breaks.
fucking with him first, though. It wasn't like Wendell came out the blue and said.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He gets it to
well, at least that's the story that I got.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now.
See, that's not what Terrence said to me. When Terrence called me on the phone, he was like, in the block. It's crazy. I was like,
is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
And so,
seems so harmless, doesn't it? Throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
To get beat up by the kids or whatever. And so he went up there fucking with Wendell. Wendell was leaning on something. He said he went up there just fucking.
And nowhere to go. He'll make it back only to the 5-yard line.
And was telling him to go ahead in the house. I guess the Gene
he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense.
And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it.
Poppies to get two
This is caught. And he is not going to get the first one. Remember, it was only first down, so a bit of an odd play. And it results in second down. A very bizarre scenario there to say the least, but they do get yardage out of it. Now it's second down. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bears take over. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Josh Oliver with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears come into that lead.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Buying time to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. They'll set up a throw. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion. And
I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be weird on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The Bears try it on fourth down. The Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it, but fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more.
Talking to you and you just ignored them earlier.
Absolutely, because it can flip either way, depending on who converts on fourth down.
You said that? I did not hear you.
Too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards.
I was getting ready to pray, but then I didn't know she was coming.
He was just standing there like this, man. He was like flaming over something he missed.
I was getting ready to pray, but then I heard you. Poopy went down there and they come and let you in. I'm like, well, I'm not going to wait.
Did you ever pray?
Yeah, when I came back here.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Catch made here by Campbell. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining.
I told you, don't even do it. I said, don't do it.
No, because I did not. That 8 o'clock. My mouth is.
Trubisky now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first and 10.
40 minutes. How far you get?
What you tied in making the catch.
I said if it's 3 o'clock, right?
And it was a 2 to go on second down.
What would I say when I go back to the job? I texted you. I said,
last catch good for 8 yards.
But, and then I would say the talk to you. Yeah.
And that one got tipped. It's going to throw everything off. It brings up third.
If it's 3 Rakai.
The Bears on third.
I thought you said if it's 3 Rakai. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Only 3 Rakai. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so in the second Rakai, after you would go into, when you go into the, when you go into Sejude, you know what you say when Sejude, right?
Trey Quinn, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. Correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receiver, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover.
But this time you don't say,
the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone
that's the second
data says that when a team is expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more.
But you know what? When you was texting, when you was DMing me, I was trying to respond to you. I was trying to process what him and I were talking about.
Empirical.
And I was trying to figure out how to get the electric back.
Criticalness at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish.
Well, not the electric, but because she had electric, but the TV didn't come on and off.
But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Yeah, from like 10 something, I got there like 10:39.
And they're able to get this one past the 30
no,
to the 25 yard
I did my doctor's visit over the telephone.
17 yards.
I ain't got to go back in there.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Oh, he's got man-to-man coverage. That his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trey Quinn. His second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listened to his
No, I told him.
And you're just a scholar.
Would you call say something,
all the time. I like when you
let me know.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now, ready to take over here. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you know he's going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Trubisky will throw. Campbell making the catch. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. 3 points separating these 2 sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And it'll bring up 3rd down. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Here's Trubisky. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Touchdown, Chicago! Trey Quinn, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not.
Check 52 to the left. Check 52 to the left.
On 3rd down, Bates, and they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Down to 7 seconds now. 6. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that, because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for the Bears,